I found a diary in the basement of my parents' shop. My name was on the cover. The handwriting, mine. But the last entry in it describes exactly what I'm telling you right now, a second before I said it. This happened 3 weeks ago, and I still don't understand what happened. My name is Emma. I'm 20, and I work at my parents' antique shop in a small town. Usually, my job is sorting through old junk, broken dishes, yellowed letters, furniture nobody's going to buy. That Tuesday, I was going through boxes in the basement when I noticed one of the walls sounded hollow when I knocked on it. Behind the fake panel was a small alcove, and inside it, a diary. Leather cover, worn, with a metal clasp, rusted completely shut. I broke the lock and opened the first page. The date, March 14th, 1987. The handwriting, neat, slanted, and a signature at the bottom, Emma. At first I thought it was a coincidence. Maybe my grandmother was named Emma too. But the further I read, the stranger it got. The entries described an ordinary girl's life in 1987. School, working at the same shop, even a mention of freckles she'd hated since childhood. It was all too personal to be a coincidence. But what stopped me? On the last filled page, the date just cut off. March 22nd, the same date as today. The entry from March 22nd was short. Today I'll find the diary. I know I will because I already found it once. If you're reading this, don't close the book. Read it to the end, please. I figured one of my friends was pranking me. Maybe they found an old diary and added a few pages, knowing I'd find it today. But the basement was locked. Only me and my parents had the key. I closed the diary and went upstairs. That evening, I met my friend Kate at a cafe. A normal hangout, small talk. She told me a story about her cat getting stuck in a tree. When I got home, something made me open the diary again. The page that was blank this morning now had writing on it. Different ink. Fresher. Kate will tell you a story about a cat stuck in a tree. You'll think it's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. A wave of cold went through me. I flipped further and found another fresh entry. I'm not writing this to scare you. I'm writing so you have time. You have 3 days before the diary tells you what happens in the basement. Don't go down there alone after dark. For the next 2 days, I didn't go down to the basement. The diary stayed silent. Not a single new page. But on the third day, in the evening, the power in the shop went out, and I heard a sound from downstairs, from the basement. My parents were asleep upstairs. I stood at the basement door with my phone in hand, remembering the warning. I opened the diary one last time. A new line appeared, as if written in that exact moment. Don't go down. Call your father. I didn't make it in time last time. I didn't go down. My father went instead, and in that same alcove where the diary had been, he found something else. An old newspaper clipping. 1987. A missing girl named Emma, who'd worked at this same shop, never found. The diary hasn't changed since. Not a single new line, as if it had done what it was meant to do. I don't know who wrote those pages, or how. I don't know if that Emma from 1987 was some relative of mine, or if the diary is just something that appears to people fated to repeat someone else's story. The diary is still with me. Sometimes I open it, just to check. So far, all the pages are blank. So far. If you had a diary like this, would you open it again?